And we're back with Ben 10 Alien Force, this time season 3, episode 17. Yeah, after this, only got 3 more episodes to go. This is the 4th from the final episode. Yeah. So, exciting times. So, what happened last week? Last time, we had the secret of Chroma Stone, the reveal that Chroma Stone, well, is part of Tetrax's and Diamond Head's race. And he's like this secret guardian of the crystal that Tetrax once gave to Vilgax. So Tetrax gave this sacred crystal to Vilgax. We got this origin story back in Secret of the Omnitrix from the original series, and Vilgax used that crystal to destroy Tetrax's homeworld. But it turns out that Chroma Stone. It turns out that the crystal is like a backup drive for the whole planet and its people. So, and Chroma Stone is the one that can use it when these 3 stars are aligned, and he uses it to bring the planet back together. But before he can bring the people back, Vilgax comes along and basically destroys him, basically, and then it's up to Ben to use Diamond Head and the crystal to be the one to revive the planet. So that was a great moment for Ben, being able to revive an entire planet's race. So yeah, I can't emphasize how good this second half of this season has been. Not even second half, like just before the second half, like about 9 episodes in is when this season got really good. Like, you have to power your way through the first few, because there was definitely a tonal shift from season 1 and 2 to the first few episodes of this season. I mean, the tonal shift is still there in this season, but the quality has just been very good. The quality of these episodes has just been very good since. And the rank, when you see the ranking, I'm sure at the end of this video it'll speak for itself, unless this episode is terrible. So let's not waste any time and find out. So let's just get into season 3, episode 17 of Ben 10 Alien Force, starting right now. Oh, hello. Hello.
Helen? Anything? Nothing.
Hello, it's the backup guys. No, please explain.
Gwen and Kevin are on a mission halfway across the galaxy.
By the time they got back, it might be too late.
We'll handle this ourselves.
Okay, I'm all for this. An episode with these guys, I'll take that. Where's Cooper, though? Cooper's not here. Damn. Ripping through this place. Okay.
I'm on it.
Wait! Magic
Stick
Detective
together.
said-
Stick together.
Oh, it's not safe. Not for Grandpa Max. Not for you.
Oh. Go. Bleh. Oh man.
Max said stick together.
Manny and I work better as a team. We'll find Ben, you find Max.
Helen!
I'm not liking this.
That leaves you and me. He tracked me through my promise badge. I thought maybe... You thought right. Good call. Come on, this way.
Okay, Alan with the idea.
What was that? You said we're getting close.
No.
Years? Did you just ditch me?
It's like Alien.
Looking for this?
Ben is terrifying. What is going on? Ouch. Oh man. I am nervous when they're destroying all this stuff in space.
You know why I like you? Because you're not totally useless. Wait for me!
Why? Why are you letting yourselves get separated like this? I've just noticed this. When did Manny have a mechanical hand? I can't remember when he got that. Hey? Is that Raph? Yes, it's Raph!
Let me tell you something, Mary Armstrong. You want a piece of that? You got a piece, but you just bit off an eye that's bigger than your stomach can chew.
Let's go. Ooh, belly flop.
Polaris pile driver.
Eh? Oh, that's a hell of a pile driver.
Serious butt kicking.
Oh man, what's going on?
Danger. Gravity scope shutdown. Central core damage.
Whatever happens, we'll do this together.
Good, learning.
We'll fan out and find you.
No.
Yeah, great plan. We'll split up so Ben can pick us off one at a time.
You got a better idea?
Yeah, we stick together until we find them.
But I can cover more ground, but
We stick together.
Pierce is the only one who makes sense.
Bro?
Chill. I feel it's been a while since we've seen Big Chill. Oh, this fire's not good in space. Cool. Ooh. That wasn't a pun. Hey, that's the first time they got a proper hit on him. This is more like it.
Separately, we're no match for him. But together we sent him running.
He was right. Okay. Let's say I'm fine with yourself. Now what?
I still think I can tap into one of these terminals.
Good. They're learning.
I've been 3 steps ahead of you all day. I've outflanked you, I've outpowered you, and I haven't even been trying. This satellite is a dangerous place. I told you kids not to come here.
Holy shit. Yes. This is how you do it. Ouch. There we go. Get him out and then close the door. Woo! And there go. Oh, there goes your ship as well. How are you supposed to get off the thing now?
The satellite's losing orbit.
If that projection's right, it's going to crash into the city of London. Millions of people. We blow up the satellite before it can crash.
Okay. Sweet. Your ship?
Our ship that we blew out the airlock. I don't like where this is going.
But there's no other way. Sacrifice ourselves and save millions of lives.
It's worth it.
Do it for London!
We wanted to be plumbers.
There's no way this actually happens.
I think I've seen enough.
It was a test. It's all been a test.
I can't believe you guys ejected me into space. That's just wrong. What's going on here?
Let me use the emergency thrusters to put us back into a safe orbit.
It's all been a test.
This was all just a test?
The Ben being out of control and attacking me scenario was a test.
But not the satellite about to crash into London part. You really knocked this thing out of orbit.
Cool.
Plumbers Academy. Did he just saved Plumber's Academy?
We're gonna be real plumbers.
Make me proud.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, not a big cast for this one. Yuri Lowenthal, Dee Bradley Baker, Paul Iden, John DiMaggio. Hang on, where's Helen? Okay. I take it back when I said small cast, because you obviously have the four plumbers helpers as well. Okay, never mind. As this episode recorded, please tell me this episode has recorded its thing. Okay, it seems like it has. Let me check. It doesn't look like this episode is recorded. The episode footage hasn't recorded. Because this mouse is crap. It double clicks when I don't want it to, and when I clicked record, it double clicked and it stopped recording. So I guess I'll have to do that later when I come back from work. But yeah, okay, this episode wasn't very good. An episode, I literally wrote down nothing besides plumbers helpers, and that was it. This whole episode was about them. And an episode about but where's Cooper? Where was Cooper? Maybe they couldn't get the voice actor back. But yeah, Manny, Helen, Pierce, and Alan. Four characters that we met. Well, we met Manny, Helen, and Alan in season 1, and we found Pierce in season 2 when we went to the Null Void. So these characters that we've had, who are like the B team. No Gwen or Kevin this episode. I think that's a first. I think that is a first for a Ben 10 Alien Force episode. No Gwen or Kevin. I think that's the first time ever. That is a first. I don't remember an episode where Gwen and Kevin were not in it. But you know what? Not to sound bad or anything, but I didn't miss them in this episode because I feel like the others filled out that spot well enough. And so yeah, they get the message, the emergency message from Max saying that Ben has gone out of control and that they're on a satellite in orbit, a plumber's satellite, which they're told is a research facility, but it's actually a training centre. They just go to space. These teenagers are just going on trips to space. Gwen, Ben, Kevin, Alan, Helen, Manny, and Alan. Pierce? I can't remember which ones I said, but yeah, these teenagers are just going on trips to outer space all the time. Teenagers. But yeah, so they get there, place is a wreck. It's obviously made to look that way. And for so long, they were just... I could see I suspected that it was a training... I suspected that it was a test pretty much the whole time. And even I could clearly see where they were going wrong. They were just splitting up all the time. I mean, granted... Alan and Pierce, they weren't trying to split up, but Alan saw something behind him, so he stopped for a second. Pierce kept going, and the door shut between them. So that's how they got separated. So it wasn't necessarily their fault. But Alan and Helen, Helen just kept running off because of her speed, and Manny is just Manny. He's just doing that, and they just kept splitting up and getting taken out one by one. First Helen got took out by Echo. Then even after she got taken out and reunited with everyone else, they split up again. And then Manny got taken out by Wrath, which also inadvertently damaged the gravitation, the satellite, and that's what started knocking it out of orbit. Ben, you said knocking the thing out of orbit. You said knocking the thing out of nearly crashing into London, represent. Crashing into London wasn't part of the plan. You guys really knocked this thing out of orbit. Excuse me, Wrath is the one who threw Manny into the gravitational thing, the power core, and you're blaming them, Ben. You bastard. Yeah, you knocked it out of orbit. You, Ben. You did that. And also Pierce got took out by Goop. Did he get taken out by Goop, or was there another alien involved? I can't remember. But yeah. So they were just getting taken out one by one, and Manny nearly got taken out by Big Chill. I think Manny was the only one who didn't get properly taken out, because before he could get taken out, they all reunited, and that's when they actually realised, finally, we've got to work together. From there on, we just follow them as they actually finally start working as a team. They work together to actually throw Humongousaur out of the satellite. Did they know if that could kill him or not? And honestly, they said Humongousaur is strong enough to survive out there. What does that mean? Is he able to survive the vacuum of space? Because when they locked him in the airlock, I was thinking, like, is any one of Ben's aliens strong enough to survive in space? Probably Alien X, but what else? But yeah, either way, they knocked Ben Humongousaur out into space, along with their ship. And that's how, and when they learned that the thing was going to crash into London and they can trigger self-destruct using their badges, they realised there was no escape. And they were ready to give their lives to save London. Alan was covering his face like, no, I don't want to die. But they were ready to give their lives, so self-sacrifice. But then that's when Max showed up, and Max and Ben showed up and revealed the true nature of the whole episode. It was a test, and now they're off to training academy. Well, Plumber's Academy. Yeah, what would I rank this episode? Let's see. It was a very good one, but I don't know if it will be as good as other ones. Right, episode 10, what was it? Episode 10 was the Vilgax Ghost Freak. It wasn't as good as that. It was fun, it wasn't as good as that. Episode 8, no. Episode 13 was the Tiffin episode, no, it wasn't as good as that. Episode 15, the Back to the Future episode, no. Was it as good as the Primus episode? I don't think so. Was it as good as the last episode? No. Was it as good as episode 11? The Dark Star episode? I feel like I'll put this just above the Dark Star episode because I loved spending time with the Plumber's Helpers. I loved getting an episode devoted to them. So it takes a spot between... I just turned it off and need to turn it back on. It takes a spot between episode 16 and 11. So, yeah, another episode in the top half of this ranking. Yeah, all these episodes have been great since episode 8. Or 9. How was episode 9? I don't remember episode 9. It was the Charmcaster episode. Yeah, that was still a good episode. So every episode since around episode 8 has been amazing. So let's only hope that the last 3 episodes can follow suit. We're entering the end game of Ben 10 Alien Force right now. But for now, that is all we've got for Ben 10 Alien Force. Until next time, we are over and out. Bye!